come to a kneeling position as the giver here. And then bring your palms together, hands to your heart. Close your eyes if they're not already. And just take a moment here to connect to a time in your life where you felt really loved, cared for, and supported. You might be able to remember the time. And you might even be able to bring to mind the face of the person that offered you that support and love. And just connecting to what that feels like. And setting the intention that you'll be giving some of this away to the person that you're working with. When you're ready, you can gently begin to have your eyes open. And bring your hands together. Rub them together, creates a key, warmth. And then just bring your hands so that they're about a centimeter apart. And you might be able to kind of just bring them in and out a little bit. Just feeling a little bit of the energy there. And then from there, we'll bring the hands all the way down to make first contact. Bring the thumbs to the inside of the arches. Going a little bit away and seeing this person here in front of you and seeing their breath. Even matching your breath up to theirs. And finding the next inhale, pick the heels up. And bring it to a place where you can rest the heels on your knees with your arms straight and just lean back. If you need to readjust on the inhale, lean forward a little bit, readjust your hands, and on the exhale, lean back. We'll lower the feet down, take a breath in. And on the exhale, pour your weight into your left hand and let the heel of your hand connect with the arch of their foot. You can even let the foot roll out to the side. Inhale to come back, and exhale to pour your weight into your right hand. And if you think about it, we support our whole body with our feet, so they can usually take a little bit. Inhale to come up, and exhale. And just walking your way up towards the toes. And once you make your way up to the toes, walking your way back down towards the heels. Just think of it as going up, down. And then we'll turn our fingers in to catch the ankle bone, the calcaneus bone. You just kind of apply some pressure there. And if I get ahead of you, there will be parts where I kind of wait up for you guys. And from there, we'll turn our fingers to face in towards the face of the receiver and let the pinky edge side of our hand find the valley between the tibia, which is the shin bone, and the calf, which is the muscle. And we'll just palm our way up, usually about 3 palm presses to make our way right below the knee. Remember, no pressure on the knee, just stopping right below the knee. finding that alignment. Straight arms, and using the power of the earth, gravity, to do the work here. So it's about 3 or 4 palm presses to get up below the knee, about 3 or 4 to get back down. And then about 3 or 4. Once you get below the knee a second time, I'll wait up for you guys. Maybe I'll go ahead of you. I tend to do it when I'm talking and I'm doing it. It's like I tend to go a little bit faster. All right, once you get right up to the knee, step your right foot out to the outside of the left knee. Probably without putting your weight on their legs. Yeah. You just to think, like using them to support you. Sometimes it can feel really good, but often we'll apply a little bit too much pressure to do that. All right, and then catch the patella of the kneecap in the palm of your hand. Extend your fingers forward, and then just do some circles, about 3 or 4 in one direction. If they're ticklish in their knees, try to get more of like the knuckle right at the tip of your finger than the tips of the fingers on the knuckles. The tips of the fingers can be ticklish, but if you extend the fingers and kind of reach through the fingers and apply a generous amount of pressure, it's usually less ticklish. And then we'll turn the hands out and catch the inner line. So from the top corner of the kneecap all the way up into the hip crease, there's an energy line right here. And we'll be working that as we palm press our way up. A little bit less pressure close to the knee and a little bit more pressure as you make your way up. Just feeling the way that the palm of your hand can fit right over the finger bone. Pressure. And so when you make your way to the hip crease on the second pass, we'll all pause there. Apply some pressure. And notice, if I come into a deeper lunge, let my hips lean forward more, I can apply more weight. So I'm using the gravity. So think of this as like sort of the first stage. If you feel like you want to go deeper with them, you can bring it even into like a warrior lunge, drawing the back heel down. There's even an option to bring it into down dog, if you want to apply more pressure. Maybe, if you're pretty acrobatic, you can come into a crow pose. or a handstand. Probably not today. But usually, usually we hold for about 30 to 50 seconds. A little bit more. And then we'll just take a deep breath in together. And on the exhale, sit back on your heels. And we'll brush from the heels all the way up the toes. We'll do 3 of them. 1, 2, and you'll be amazed when you get the massage how good just the brushes feel. They're really nice. Yeah. All right, and then we'll stand up. You can just catch their left foot in your right hand. Because they're mirroring you. And then bring your left hand underneath our knee and plant the foot down. Yeah. And we'll come into a butterfly. So extend your right leg by their side. And see how like I can just let the knee kind of drop open and be supported by my leg. A lot of when you're giving massage too, you want to set it up so that they don't have to do any work. The less effort they have to apply, the better.
So her foot is underneath mine?
Yeah, her foot comes right underneath the shin. You guys see that? Bring your foot in front of, yeah. And then bend her knee a little bit more. Yeah, and Casey and Tina will walk around to kind of help you guys. Yeah, so it's just the kind of the shin support. You guys got it? I think so, yeah. Good enough for your first time, right? Alright, and then hold the knee with your right hand. And use your left hand, come right underneath, and reach a little bit past, so it's like your forearm catches, and just lean back. And just roll your way down to make your way down towards the heel. And I'm sort of pressing with my right hand a little bit as I pull with the left. Okay? And then from there, you can bring your right foot in close to kind of lock their foot in. So see how I'm bringing it up against, you guys probably can't see very good.
The outside of the left foot.
Yeah. And then switch. So bring your left hand to their knee and your right hand to the calf. And just lean back. So see how I'm getting to a place where my arm's straight and I'm just leaning. I'm not, so there's two different ways that you could do it. One of them would just be like this. See how there's not really any power there? But if I lean back, then again, I'm using gravity to do it. I'm taking the effort out of it. So it's saving my body, but it's also feeling a lot better for the person. All right, and then from here, we'll catch the thigh, interlace the fingers, and just lean back. And then bring your hand down a little bit lower and lean back. And then a little bit lower and lean back. And then start making your way back up towards the knee. And it's just creating some length in the hip socket. Okay? And then I'll just press the knee up with my right hand. See how that works? And now kneel and catch the foot. And then we'll just do some circles. And you can kind of just catch the whole leg, sort of like you're holding a platter. You're kind of feeling for the edges. And see how when I'm doing, I'm kind of using my whole body. Like the more of your body you can use as you do it, the more it's kind of like you're doing a little dance. And then we'll sit back down, leaning more on the left side. Bring your right foot back behind the knee and just catch the foot. When we're doing things like this, see how my leg locks out here? Get to a place where you can lock out, and I'm turning the heels out like this. You guys see that? So the toes are turning out. Yeah. Got it? Yeah. The arch of my foot is just there, and I'm just leaning back a little bit. I can rock a couple times. And then I can lower just a little bit more. And I'll turn my toes up towards the knee and get the heel more on the thigh. Yeah. And then I'll turn my toe like I'm going to do a karate kick. So turning it in. And I'm catching behind the knee with the knife edge of my foot and letting the foot fall down as I bring the leg out. See that? Let it come all the way out to the side. And then catch the heel with one hand and the top of the foot with the other. And then just massage your way up. Yeah. And feel free to make like a lot of like different sounds, because it helps the person that you're working on know if you're doing it.
That feels so good.
I would way rather work on somebody that's audible when I'm working on it, because I know, I'm like, okay, I know that feels good, I'll stay there a little longer. Yeah. Okay. All right. And then from there, we'll just lower the leg and bring it back. And then you can just rock it like this a few times just to get the body to release on that side.
I'm so happy there's another side.
Okay. All right, and then from here, just lift the knee up. So we'll come into a butterfly with our left foot extending to the side, to the right side of their body, and catching the top of their foot with the right shin. Yeah, sorry, we switched legs, yeah. Here's the thing, if nothing else today, you'll learn your lesson, your lesson. Any way you look at it, you're learning something. All right. Now hold on to the knee with your left hand and bring your right hand under and lean back. Make your way down towards the ankle and back up towards the knee. And then we'll switch. So we'll bring the right hand to the knee. We'll bring the foot in to lock it in and then use the other hand. And you don't necessarily have to even use that other foot, but it helps to keep the heel in line. You can get a little bit more pride out of it. Okay. And then from here, we'll bring the heel of the hands around the thigh, interlace the fingers, and lean back. And then make your way a little bit further down. Some length, a little bit further. Say what? And it's interesting too, like if you pull back and you see their whole head move, you're massaging their whole body from their thigh all the way out to their head. As the receiver, notice how many places you feel just this one movement. And then we'll use the hand to lift the knee up. And we'll come to a kneeling position. My back's going to be towards you on this side, so that's on my shoulder. We'll just do a couple circles. Yes, yes. No extra charge. Breathe into where you feel it. Yeah. Okay, from here, we'll sit back, turn the toes out with the left foot, and catch right back behind the knee. You just rock a couple times. You can make your foot a little lower. See how I get to a place where I can lock the leg out? If you can sit back enough so you can lock the leg out, then there's not that extra tension. When the joints are bent and you're pushing, it creates tension in the body. We're getting to places where our body's still a piece that we're pulling into, so we're not using a lot of muscular effort. Using effort gives that sense of tension. And then transference happens where that tension can transfer to the person that we're working with. All right. And then we'll turn the toe and let the knee fall open. And bring your right foot in up nice and close to the hip socket. Just kind of make your way up. And then you can walk both feet down towards the pelvis, both feet back up. If you want to give them a little extra bonus, you can use your right hand to massage their foot too. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll extend the leg back. Just rock it in and out a few times. And if you sit in a kneeling position, you can just catch the heels. And just, so watch this come up, okay? So I have the heels, my arms straight, I just sit up like this. Arms stay straight the whole time. Step one foot up, the other foot up. Arms stay straight, I'm just relaxed the whole time. I'll step my right foot in like a little lunge and bring my hips forward. And then turn the toes in. So you're going to actually catch your glutes with their toes and then just lean back. We'll give it about 3 pulses of the bullfighter. So the thing is, I don't even know if there's bullfighting in Thailand. Right? Yeah. But check this out. Red Bull comes from Thailand. Okay. All right. Arms are straight, still holding onto the heels. So her legs are straight. If I use my knee behind her knee, and then I use my other knee behind her other knee, we're set up to take her for a bus ride.
Wow.
So, and there's not probably a whole lot of buses there. There's more like tuk-tuks. Have you guys heard of tuk-tuks? They're like little motorized carts. And it's like the whole body is kind of turning. Yeah. If you're a yoga teacher and you want to give a happy baby assist, you can bring your knees on tops of the thighs and just kind of give a little rock. You can go really deep, really fast here, though, so just keep that in mind. Yeah. And then also, as you're holding your knees there, you can pull them back into your What's that? Yeah. So compression on the front like this releases the lower back. Okay. All right. So I have both the feet here on my sort of my belly area, and I'm just going to get her to bend both knees, and I'm in a duck squat. So my knees are together, my heels are out, my toes pointed. You want to get to where, let me see if I can get to where you guys can see this. But she's resting her feet right on my kneecap. So it fits right into the arch. Find a way that it fits perfectly there. Okay?
Yeah.
From here, you can just lean down. Okay? All right, and then from here, here's the moment of truth.
Can you imagine your husband?
The moment of truth for you guys. Interlace your fingers like this and catch the tops of the thighs. Yep. And then pull back and sit back.
I like that one.
Let's try one more time just to make sure you guys got it. Okay? You guys did way better than I did the first time. Okay.
It feels so
Interlace,
good on the arches
pull,
of my feet.
lift. Yeah, it's like a massage. You should massage to the feet.
Yeah. Yes, there you go.
Okay. stand back up, catch both feet.
I'm making you work.
And we're just going to lift the hips up and move them to the right. So to your right, it'll be their left, about a foot. Yeah? So then their foot, when it lowers down, comes in line with the mat. Yeah, totally. Yeah. And then we'll come into like a tree pose and catch the foot and lower it down. Yeah. The other side. The other, yeah. Yeah. Catch the foot in front though. So bring it around the front of your shin.
Oh, I think I'm supposed to go the other way. Or mine's supposed to be like
Yeah.
shelf. Yep.
Okay, go ahead. Go your foot.
And you
You make it look so.
It's like you
I
got
know.
extra hand.
backwards.
What's that?
Very backwards. So
It's okay. It's okay. I'm dyslexic too. I draw my knees backwards and my knees backwards. Right? Yeah. Yeah, totally. Alright, so from here, we're going to step our left foot over to come in line with our right head. So see how it's just about a foot out from the right head? Yeah, if they can help you out, if your partner can help you out, all the better. And then we're going to bring this foot up and all the way around so that it catches our shin. You see that? And see how it's all the way out and come to my shin? And then I'm going to step my foot all the way up by our armpit, probably a couple inches from the armpit. If the arm's not out enough, you can scoot. Yeah, cool.
So I can
Yeah, and just let it go, yeah. And then watch this, okay? The direction is that we're going down, the knee towards the heart.
Wow.
Knee to the heart.
Man, I really feel like
Yeah, your knee to the heart.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes? And then watch this. So then step your right foot by their left hip. And then I'm kind of pinning this muscle right between the hip bone and the femur. It's called the TFL. I'm pinning it there and then just doing a little dance.
Get that.
Oh.
This feels so good.
Alright?
You are gonna need this video. Huh?
Alright.
Oh.
Alright, now we'll catch the wrist. Have them hold on to you too. It's more useful. You don't notice there. Straight arms up? Straight arms, yeah. Then I'm relaxing the arms. Now I'm pinning the sacrum with my shin so that when I go to lift, it'll give a deeper twist. Knees are bent, spine is straight. See that? Heart's open. I just sit up and I just rock. On the exhales is when I twist a little bit deeper from my left side. Okay. And we'll lower down. And we'll switch.
Yeah, I like this.
And then we'll switch. Catch the other leg. There's also a way, if you don't want to bend down and catch it, if you can get underneath it, you just lift it up. We want to be lazy, so we can do more than one massage. Alright, lift the hips up, scoot to the other side.
Well, we are doing lazy man's yoga.
We are, yes. Then the lazier you can be about it, the better. It'll actually feel better. Okay. So we scoot over to the side, get their left leg in line with the mat. Yep. And then I'm stepping the right foot to the outside of the left hip. And then bringing the foot all the way across so that I can catch back behind the knee with my shin. Okay. And I'll step my foot a little closer to the armpit and draw my knee in towards the heart. So watch the trajectory of my knee. Straight down. And there's actually send lines in the front of the body that zigzag like this. So we're working one of the main send lines right there. All right, now bring this other foot in. Catch the glute, or actually the TFL, and just do this little thing. If you feel a bone there, then you probably are in the wrong spot. But if it feels like a muscle, like squishy, then it's good. It's a good thing. Alright. And now see if you can bring this foot. So see how I kind of pin the sacrum. I pull it in, and then I catch the wrists. We'll take a breath in, arms straight, my spine straight, and then lean back. And then we'll just do a couple. And you as the receiver, if you can just relax back too as much as you can, it can even feel a little bit better. If it's okay to do that. Okay? We'll lower them down. And then catch the foot, bring it back. And then see if you can use your foot to get underneath to lift the other one up. All right, can you reach your arms straight back? I ask him to reach their arms straight back.
Thank you.
All right, now we'll scoot him back to this other side. Lower the foot. Say 3 chances to practice that move. And then we'll just kind of pull a little bit. 1, 2, and 3. I'm probably going to have to scoot back onto your mat. And scoot up just a few. Scoot up about. Scoot up just a couple inches.
There's someone behind me.
All right, so you want the heels to come out and the toes to point in a little bit. Is that okay for you? If there's a lot of space underneath the top of the ankle, then bring the legs out a little bit and let the heels fall open. And then we'll just turn the toe in to massage the arch of the feet. Yeah, this is a really nice one if you're a teacher too, when people are in the prone position. And then you can switch to the other side. Just make sure if you do this, if you're a teacher, you do this in a class, that their feet aren't on the ground, on the hard floor. Make sure that they're on the mat, because this can be a lot. And then you can even bring both. From here, we'll just come to a kneeling position and bring our hand, palm of our hand to the calves, and we'll just palm our way up the calves. Stopping below the knee. That's pressure the closer you get to the knee. Yeah, you might, right now might be a good time to come up with a safe word.
I like to tap. If I'm getting massage and it's too hard, I tap out.
Yeah, tap, you can tap out.
That feels good.
You guys can see Portlandia. Yeah, one cacao. Cacao is a safe word? Yeah. All right, when you get to the knee, just do some circles. These the circles feel really good too. You're not even applying it, you're not even really doing much, but it feels so nice. Another place that often gets a lot of attention. All right, and then we'll palm our way up the thighs. What time is it?
Am I watching at the same time?
All right, from here, we'll bring our knees to the glutes.
Not there.
Yeah, so it's on the, actually on the glutes, not on the spine, not on the sacrum, not on the femur. Yeah, you just move forward and back like this. And then from here, we'll just sit back so there's not a lot of weight on the knees.
Oh,
Yeah. So you're kind of more on your toes. Bring your hands to your heart and then just bring your heels of your hands together and lean forward and back. Not a whole lot of pressure on the exhales. And you want to stop like right behind the heart and then make your way back down. And then you'll step out to the outside of them and bring their hands so they're underneath their shoulders. And we'll just have them catch the hips and have them press back into down the chest. You just turn your fingers back and sit back on your hands. Yeah, it's a really nice release for the and we'll step around to the front of them and bring your foot down in between the hands and have them interlace the fingers around the heel. Yeah, don't step on their hair. That's not very therapeutic. Yeah, it can be nice, like later on tonight. Yeah. Duly noted. Okay. All right, so lift the heel up and step onto the ball of your foot. Yeah, so make sure that you get to a place where the elbows are already off the ground. Yeah. From here, bring both hands to the lower back. So you're in a lunge, and then draw the heel down slowly. Okay. You can step your heel back a little bit more. About 3 of them is good. And then lift the heel, lower the hands down, and then just bring one hand onto their sacrum and one onto their shoulder and help them up. Come all the way to sitting. Yep. And then have them sit cross-legged. And you can just face towards this wall. Alright. And then we'll catch the shoulders and just give some massage, just basic squeezes to the shoulders. If you catch the shoulder and just kind of squeeze and pull, it can feel really nice too. This is the tip maker move right here. This is where you get that extra tip. All right, and then we'll make our way down to catch their wrists and bring them back. And we'll sit. You stay up. And then, can you hold on to my wrists? So I'm holding overhand, and she's holding my wrists. You guys see that? It looks like you're under.
Okay.
Yeah. And then bring your big toes right between the shoulder blades. Get to a place where you can block your legs out. And then just kind of. That's another way to get it. Moving back just a little bit. And lift it. Okay. Make sure you check in with their shoulder, like them and their shoulders. Sometimes together.
Oh, yeah.
So see, I'm right in between the shoulder blades. If I bring the ball of the toes together, I can kind of press out a little bit. See, I can feel really nice. And you can walk up and down the muscles. The toes, I like to bring the toes right in between the shoulder blades. Okay. And then from here, we'll just sit up, bring their hands to their knees. A couple more squeezes to the shoulders. And then setting up the high chops. Maybe a couple on the head.
It actually feels good.
Alright, 3 brushes. Top of the head, down the arms. Top of the head, down the back. And one more. Up the legs. And then, so the traditional way, we'll think in the traditional way. So if you're a man, remember, kapun kap. Kap at the end. If you're a woman, kapun ka. Say ka. Kapun ka. That brings me back.
Thank you so much, friend. Oh my gosh. Right? I needed some love.